Dealerships across America are facing a crisis they can't ignore. Brand new vehicles are stacking up on their lots, some collecting dust for nearly a full year, and buyers simply aren't showing up. Today, we're counting down the 15 vehicles with the worst inventory problems in America using the latest market day supply data from CarEdge. And at number 12, we'll reveal something that exposes a much bigger problem with the economy, one that should worry everyone. Now, let's count down from bottom to top. Number 15, 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe. Let's start with the surprise. The Hyundai Santa Fe sitting with 184 days of inventory and a staggering 42,768 units piling up across dealer lots nationwide. The Santa Fe got a complete redesign for 2024 with bolder styling and a more upscale interior. So, why is it backing up? Three major problems. First, pricing has gotten out of control. The MSRP for higher trims is approaching luxury territory with average selling prices hitting $43,000. Buyers ask, why not get a Honda Pilot or Toyota Highlander with better resale value? Second, dealer greed is killing sales. Many Hyundai dealers are adding mandatory add-ons, market adjustments, and using deceptive pricing tactics that inflate the final cost thousands above MSRP. Buyers walk in expecting a value brand and walk out feeling ripped off. Third, reliability concerns are mounting. Hyundai recently issued a recall for fire risk on certain Santa Fe models. Buyers are getting nervous about long-term ownership. Number 14, 2025 Nissan Armada. The full-size Nissan Armada is backing up fast. 185 days of inventory with 6,756 units sitting on lots. The 2025 model brought major changes, including ditching the 5.6-liter V8 for a twin turbocharged 3.5-liter V6. While the new engine makes more power on paper, traditional full-size SUV buyers aren't convinced. Many would rather stick with a Chevy Tahoe or GMC Yukon. But the bigger issue is price. At an average selling price of $71,331, the Armada faces a brutal reality. Buyers don't trust Nissan enough to spend over $71,000 on their nameplate. Nissan has become the least reliable Japanese brand with a reputation that's fallen far behind Toyota, Honda, and Mazda. The result, nearly 7,000 Armadas gathering dust while Nissan dealers watch their flooring costs climb. Number 13, 2025 Buick Enclave. Buick's three-row family SUV is sitting with 185 days of market day supply and 13,912 units sitting unsold, a massive pileup for a brand that's struggling with identity. The 2025 Enclave got a redesign, but instead of fixing problems, Buick created new ones. The biggest mistake, ditching the smooth V6 for a turbocharged 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine that's loud, coarse, and completely unrefined. Despite claiming 328 horsepower, the engine feels weak and works way too hard under acceleration. The cabin is filled with engine noise, exactly what you don't want in a $52,747 luxury SUV. Front-wheel drive models even suffer from torque steer, where the steering wheel pulls under hard acceleration, an embarrassing problem for a premium vehicle. Number 12, 2025 Mazda CX-5. Here's where things get interesting. The Mazda CX-5, long considered one of the best compact SUVs, is sitting with 187 days of inventory and a whopping 43,567 units unsold. The CX-5 is well built, fun to drive, and has a solid reputation for reliability. So, what's going on? Two things. First, the 2025 model year is the last for the current generation. Mazda ramped up production to clear out parts inventory before the redesign arrives, a classic end-of-cycle dump. Buyers who know a new generation is coming would rather wait a few months than pay full price for an outgoing model. On the other hand, when a reasonably priced, well-regarded vehicle like the CX-5 is piling up at this scale, it reveals something deeper about the economy. People are moving out of the new car market altogether. Number 11, 2025 Land Rover Discovery. Land Rover makes its first appearance at number 11 with the Discovery sitting for 189 days and 1,145 units unsold. At an average selling price of $73,959, you're in serious luxury territory. But the Discovery's problems are all too familiar. Poor reliability, a frustrating infotainment system with laggy responses, and a base 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that feels seriously underpowered for such a large SUV. Despite all the marketing marketing that paints an adventurous ownership experience filled with rugged capability and British refinement, the reality is frequent dealer visits, breakdowns, and constant worry about what might break next. The experience is far from pleasant. Number 10. 2025 Mini Hardtop 2-Door. The iconic Mini Cooper is struggling with 197 days of market supply and 2,747 units sitting unsold with no buyers. Mini's problem is simple. The brand has lost its way. What was once a fun, affordable, quirky alternative has become expensive and complicated. At an average selling price of $37,322, you're paying top dollar for a tiny 2-door hatchback with limited practicality. Younger buyers who might have been attracted to Mini's style are priced out. Enthusiasts who love driving dynamics are choosing the Mazda MX-5 Miata or hot hatches like the Volkswagen GTI, and practical buyers are getting crossovers. Mini's reliability reputation has also taken hits, with BMW ownership bringing complex electronic and expensive repairs. The brand is caught between being a premium product and a lifestyle accessory, and the market is saying neither justifies the price. Before we continue, if you're getting any value from this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Number 9. 2025 Jeep Compass. Now we're getting into Stellantis territory, and the problems run deep. The Jeep Compass is sitting with 198 days of market supply and 21,358 units piling up at dealers nationwide. This isn't just a supply problem, it's a quality crisis. Stellantis, the parent company of Jeep, has been hammered with recalls and quality issues across its lineup. The Compass has been hit with multiple recalls for airbag failures, software defects, fuel system problems, and transmission issues. Owner forums are filled with horror stories: vehicles stalling on highways, fuel pumps failing, check engine lights at low mileage, and electrical gremlins that leave owners stranded. At $31,924 average selling price, the Compass might seem like a value, but buyers know the truth. Stellantis quality control has collapsed. Consumer Reports ranks Jeep near the bottom for reliability, and the Compass is one of the worst offenders. Number 8. 2025 Mercedes-Benz SL. Mercedes-Benz's iconic Roadster is backing up with 199 days of inventory and 539 units unsold. At an average selling price of $163,258, the SL is positioned as the ultimate luxury convertible. But at that price, buyers have sky-high expectations, and the current SL isn't meeting them. The problem starts with positioning. The SL has morphed from a sophisticated grand tourer into a heavy, tech-laden sports car that doesn't know what it wants to be. It's lost the elegance and refinement that made previous generations special. Then there's the competition. At $163,000, you're in Porsche 911 territory, a car that's more engaging to drive, better built, and holds its value far better. Or buyers can get a Bentley Continental GT with more prestige and luxury. Number 7. 2025 Nissan Versa. The cheapest car in America is sitting with 201 days of inventory and 14,788 units idling at dealer lot. The Nissan Versa starts at just over $21,000, making it one of the most affordable new cars you can buy. But still, no one is showing up. Why? Because the car is so basic and cheap. The ride is stiff and uncomfortable. With only 122 horsepower, merging onto highways feels painfully slow. And the cabin? It's loud, filled with wind noise, road noise, and constant engine drone. Then there's Nissan's CVT transmission. While newer versions are improved, the CVT's terrible reputation still haunts the brand. Most buyers would rather avoid the risk entirely. Folks on a budget would rather get a pre-owned Honda Civic or Corolla for the same price. Number 6. 2025 Ford Mustang. Yes, the iconic Ford Mustang is struggling. 201 days of inventory with 18,206 units sitting on dealer lot. This isn't about the Mustang being a bad car. It's still one of the best performance values in America. The problem, Ford flooded the market with Mustangs at a time when sports car demand is collapsing. The base model 2025 Ford Mustang starts at $33,515. That only gets you the 2.3-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine with 315 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. To get the V8, you're up to around $47,000 for the GT version. That's a lot of money when the economy is in an odd place. Younger buyers who love the Mustang can't afford a $50,000 car payment. Die-hard fans want the high-performance GT or Dark Horse models, not the base EcoBoost. Number 5. 2025 Volvo XC90. Volvo's flagship 3-row SUV is sitting with 210 days of inventory and 15,600 2,642 units unsold. The XC90 has been a success story for Volvo since its 2016 redesign. It's handsome, safe, and luxurious. But in 2025, it's showing its age. At an average selling price of $71,761, the XC90 faces brutal competition from newer, more advanced rivals. The BMW X5, Mercedes GLE, Audi Q7, and Lexus TX all offer fresher designs, better tech, and in some cases, stronger reliability. The XC90's biggest issue is that it's essentially a 9-year-old design with incremental update. Buyers paying $72,000 expect the latest and greatest, not the XC90's aging platform, dated infotainment, and lack of modern features. Volvo's reliability has also slipped in recent years, with consumer reports noting below-average scores. Electrical issues, software glitches, and buggy infotainment are common complaints. Number 4, 2025 Audi A6. Audi's midsize luxury sedan is dying a slow death. 224 days of inventory with 1,555 units unsold. The A6 has long been a solid choice in the luxury sedan world, but in 2025, it's a dinosaur. The current generation is wrapping up, about to be replaced by an all-electric successor, yet Audi is still trying to sell gas-powered A6s at an average price of $67,675. The sedan market itself is collapsing. Buyers in this price range want SUVs, the Audi Q7 or Q8, not the A6. And those few who still want sedans are choosing the BMW or Mercedes for prestige, or the Genesis for value. Car Edge data shows the A6 will lose 47% of its value over 5 years. Brutal depreciation for a luxury sedan. Buyers know this, which is why they're staying away. Number 3, 2025 Audi A4. Another Audi sedan, another inventory crisis. The A4 is sitting with 258 days of inventory and 2,411 units unsold. The A4 faces all the same problems as the A6, just in a smaller package. At an average selling price of $55,163, it's expensive for what you get, an aging sedan in a market that wants SUVs. The A4's real problem is that Audi's own SUVs are stealing its sales. Why buy an A4 when you can get a Q3 or Q5 for similar money with more versatility? Even Audi loyalists are abandoning the sedan. Number 2, 2025 Maserati Grecale. Maserati's attempt to crack the luxury SUV market is failing spectacularly. The Grecale is sitting with 301 days of inventory and 675 units gathering dust on dealer lots. That's over 10 months worth of market supply with no buyers. Why? Let's start with brand perception. Maserati has long struggled with reliability concerns, expensive maintenance, and depreciation that's financially devastating. At an average selling price of $82,255, the Grecale is priced like a serious luxury player. But at that price, buyers have access to the Porsche Macan, BMW X3 M40i, Mercedes AMG GLC 43, and Audi SQ5, all with stronger performance credentials, better technology, and more established dealer networks. Number 1, 2025 Jaguar F-Pace, and here it is, the slowest selling vehicle in America, the Jaguar F-Pace. With 332 days of market day supply, that's nearly 11 months of inventory sitting on dealer lots. With 2,299 units gathering dust nationwide at an average price of $79,966, the F-Pace is officially a dealer's nightmare. So what went catastrophically wrong? Let's start with Jaguar's brand collapse. Sales in the US have fallen from 40,000 in 2017 to under 10,000 by 2022. The brand is in freefall. Jaguar's reliability reputation is abysmal. The brand consistently ranks at or near the bottom of every reliability survey. At this price point, buyers have infinitely better options. Want driving excitement? Get a Porsche Macan. Want reliability? Get a Lexus RX. Want prestige? Get a BMW X3. Want value? Get a Genesis GV70. So there you have it, 15 cars that dealers can't move in 2025. What do you think? Are any of these cars worth buying at a steep discount, or are they sitting on lots for good reason? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this video helped you spot a model to avoid, do a favor, tap subscribe, and join this community of smart car shoppers. There are plenty more rankings, reviews, and buyer's guides coming soon.